The big man, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre.
Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Williams. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Dunn in at the power forward.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
Now here's Ayton. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green. Shot is good by Reeves.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And that one's good. Green. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Green. Here's Dunn. Pure from three-point range.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Now here's Reeves. James deciding where to go with it. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling into the story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Outside Booker. Pass to Williams. And yep, it's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Reeves. Doncic against Booker. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie. Oh! Look at him fly!
Look at that power!
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Now here's Booker. Done. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Ayton. Inside. Here's Doncic. The Suns clear it. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Gillespie. And there's a pick. To the inside. Here's Blowout. And that one is hammered home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Vanderbilt. Allen against Doncic. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:31 left in the opening quarter. Here's Fleming. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Malawach. Defended by Smart. And Smart over to help. And And the basket by Malawach.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Vanderbilt. No made baskets yet. Now Doncic. Allen defending. From 9 feet out, and Doncic the bucket on the assist by Vanderbilt.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And that one's good. Fleming.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Allen. A nice shot by Doncic.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Doncic against Allen. Offline with a three. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Smart. Tightly guarded. Six to shoot. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Allen. And it's Doncic missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
All right, let's find out some news on Devin Booker. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. And this one, not something you hear often. A pinched nerve in his elbow. But from the sound of it, it's much more than just a funny bone. The team believes that he could play on it, and if they decide to be cautious, it will only require a short window for recovery. Sounds like relatively good news, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this. But it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Iguodaro in at the four-man position. The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Phoenix also changing it up. Dunn, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Brooks comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Booker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Jake LaRavia. Well, Graham, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Screen by O'Neal. Booker on the take. That one's good for two. And the Suns lead by 13.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. They set the pick. Here's Reeves. The three. And it's LaRavia missing. Brooks against Reeves. Outside Booker. To the left side wing. Done. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. Phoenix also changing it up. Mark Williams comes in for Richards. And Green is subbed in for O'Neal. Left side, Vanderbilt. LaRavia outside. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Lakers trail by 18. Reeves, the pass to Laravia. And he drives in. Back to Reeves. Laravia outside to stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. He buries it from 3.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now here's Doncic from deep. And it's Laravia missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead with each basket, their confidence increases.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Laravia. And Connect subbed in for Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Sinks it from distance. Connect's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
The 3, Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Connect. Pass to Aiden. Now James, 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back over to you guys.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Doncic. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Ayton passes to Doncic. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 6.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's Phoenix up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
An amazing stuff from your pocket bike, Arena Entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Green. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Booker's shot is good.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Booker, good. Booker's got 20 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
And the basket by Malawach.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Reeves against Allen. And he banks in the layup. Reeves has got his second basket.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Down low, Malawach. And he cranks it down right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Falls. Nice feed that time from James. Ayton's got 6 points.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Drives to the hoop. For 3, Allen. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.